Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are. Y'all, how y'all doing? Now, y'all, hope everybody having a good day. That's the main thing. Is everyone having a great day? And I hope they are. Uh, you know, we're going to try to make this topic about these two little girls, make it educational, educating, maybe a little criticism, commenting purposes. And this is what Funny Acting Lanita alleges. Okay? I alleges everything I allegedly think that took place. And that's what we're gonna talk about this morning. So y'all come on in. I wanna give a thank to everybody who subscribed to the channel and watching at this time. All my new members, boy, I like to cry last night. I came up with 10 more members last night. I like to cry during the middle of my live. So the least little things that you do for people, and they make a way for you and them both, that's a good thing. Now, y'all, I want to get into drinking my coffee this morning on this beautiful morning for me in my state. Children going to school out here. Mamas and daddies going to work. Grandmamas doing what they got to do. And granddaddy pops are doing what they got to do. Now, y'all, I don't know who I want to start with. What I want to do is go ahead on and like and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Now, I want to get into these little girls. These are little girls. Okay? I mean, come on. Hey, baby. These are little girls. And for those who don't know, if you're watching, I'm going to I put my heart in everything I do. I want to talk about these little girls because I had 3 girls. I thought I was going to have 5. Good Jesus. I just wanted a girl and a boy. But mothers, I know a lot of mothers don't want to listen because you want the fathers to, raise their girls because some girls need to be raised by their father. If that's their father. But in this instant right here with Nazaria and Celeste, Hernandez, Rivas, neither man that is involved was their father. Okay, neither man. Okay. Now, you're gonna hear me use some words like this when I describe the 2 little girls situation. You're gonna hear me speak about responsibility. Hey, baby. You're gonna hear me talk about responsibility, decisions, and choices that we make as parents. See, if you're not ready to hold on a responsibility as a parent, you need not to try to be unprotected in the area of making babies. If you are not ready to provide and take over the responsibility, choices of being a mother and a father, please, whatever you do, try to prevent things from happening at that moment, okay? Wait until you are ready to hold on a response. Being a parent ain't easy. See, they are beautiful kids. They babies. They gonna be beautiful. Everything. But they got to grow. They got to be trained. Okay? In the society that we living in today, Nazaria Harris and Celeste Rivers should be going to school right now. The school bus just went up the street. They should be in school, combing their pretty hair, doing their work in school, and being around their peers. Not being grown at the age of 12 and 13 and 14 and 15, but enjoying life as kids and adolescents, which they didn't have an opportunity. Neither girls had an opportunity to do. And it's not fair that their life was taken from them. It's not fair. It's not fair. But we as parents has to make better choices and decisions. So this won't happen to our kids. So they won't even think to run away. So they can be able to talk to you. You decided to have them babies when you was out there acting wild in the street, doing your thing in the street. But then you should be the one to stop what you're doing and take care of your child, not the grandmama. You. It's a difference between picking the guy that you want to have your kids by, but you know you got to have an education or make a way to take care of your own child, because that's your responsibility as a woman. No, I bet y'all said, no, Lanita, he asked for that baby, he should take it. No, you had the baby. You had the biggest responsibility than him. What are you going to do when you get tired? You can't get tired when you have kids. Y'all are having kids and getting tired and don't want to discipline your kid. Discipline can be positive. Discipline don't mean no beat on them or doing stuff like that. Discipline means to show them that you love them and this is why I'm doing this. You can't discipline a person, even me. You can't discipline me as your girlfriend, and I don't know why you discipline me this way. Y'all parents, I know you're not going to like what I say, but I'm telling you what I seen and when I was in the education world. This is not for play stuff that I speak to y'all about. This is facts. I done seen a lot throughout my 25 years in education. Probably more than that. They just don't count when you used to substitute. But when I was working permanent as 4 years of college and could have been tried for my master's and then finished doing my paper, because I had kids and I wasn't thinking. I made a D, so I needed a pass to get my master's, but I ain't no dummy. But then I see too much going on with my babies. And then when you retire from seeing what happened to Nazaria and Celeste Rivers, regardless of their nationality, regardless of who they are, that was my job to protect them when you dropped them off at school. So why couldn't you protect them at home? Something has to be happening at home to make these little girls become missing and run away. Something ain't right for a stranger to take over and they keep running away to this stranger. It's something that stranger is doing that they like. It's no way Nazaria should be going to Jarvis Butts and asking Jarvis Butts for napkins and her female problem. There's no way. I'm scared of that right there. That seemed like they made Nazaria allegedly as a slave. Something ain't right there. How can you, just because something happened to you, why y'all flipped it on Nazaria Harris? Why y'all flipped it on Celeste? You manipulate young girls' minds, make them think they already said they wasn't pretty. Their self-esteem is so low to be so beautiful. I believe if it wasn't for me to tell this girl couple girls and a couple young men, how they look every day, I don't think they would be succeeding right now. But I can't hold their hand. I had to let them loose because I told them I got to retire. I can't stay in the system like that. I'm tired. Hey, yeah. And I think that, y'all excuse me, I'm drinking my coffee. I'm saying that a lot of parents is losing control of themselves. They missed out on their childhood life. They missed out on their childhood life and they are blaming their kids for it. They don't want to grow up. We got people in their 40s and 50s, 60s and 30s don't want to grow up. They're afraid of life. Stop camping. Hold on, y'all. My dog don't start already. Now sit down, cause I'm on live. Excuse me, y'all. Just like that dog. That dog know when I said sit down. It's the tone of voice that I use. When I can look, when Alexis Ware told her baby dad, I can see my son through you. Y'all don't understand what she mean when she said that. But I knew exactly what Alexis Ware said. I can see my son crying through you. Y'all don't understand it. Thank you. Y'all don't understand it. The law needs to be changed. The law needs to be changed, y'all. The law changed when we was young. The law changed when our kids were coming up, when the 90s was coming up in the 80s. The law was different. But now, I'm going to tell you what happened. Y'all don't got spoiled. Good morning, baby. Y'all spoiled. Biden spoiled y'all. Y'all spoiled. It was like almost telling people after the pandemic, after the COVID, y'all can do what you want to do. Never in my life since I've been on this earth for 66 years, and I never heard of nothing that happened to a child, 2 little girls named Celeste River Hernandez and Nazaria Harris. I never seen nothing like. We older people, and we got kids. I got kids in my 30s and 40s. We ain't used to this. They ain't used to living like this. They been here where I am right now in the same backyard in their house for 25 years. They mama did this. I have values. I had to make choices and decisions. What choices did Nazaria Harris' mother make for her? What choices and decisions that I made for myself when I had my kids? I wanted them kids. I wanted the dad. I want to be the dad who didn't have no baby. I did what I did. But what is the problem where you got a baby? Or say, Celeste. How is she going to keep running to the same boy? And y'all said the police brought the girl home. Now, Celeste Rivers Hernandez case, them officers know where they picked that girl up from the first time. The mama said she was dating a boy named David. When the mama said she was dating a boy named David, Mama, what David you was talking about? Because she sure was in front of the car. She was in David's car. But what David were you talking about? Were you talking about another David? That's your daughter. You should tell us more about your daughter than us telling you about your daughter. I mean, your daughter found in a Tesla. in a plastic bag and you're not on TV, sister, you done ran off. You called TMZ. And here you is with Nazaria Harris missing, and ain't nobody saying nothing. Everybody all quiet with the mouth all sealed, like Nazaria alive. Tuning their nose up at people. People can't even tell you, say happy birthday to Nazaria. It hurt you that bad to say happy birthday. All I said that all I'm hearing is some mental illnesses, mental health illnesses, and mental health illnesses. I hear it. I hear it. And my thing is, it's our job. It's our job to manage and to see what our kids doing on the internet. Right now, it's some kids on the internet right now. Where the mama? Where the daddy? Where the supervisors? No way a young person should be on the internet being disrespectful. As if can't nobody get in touch with them. No way, Nazaria friends. Nobody talking about Nazaria Harris. Nobody talking about Celeste. Nobody. Nobody talking about them. Nazaria Harris' case is telling me that really prosecutors, they got something. They got to have more. These prosecutors are not doing their job good to me. And what they're going to do is turn around and put the suspect back on the street. What are y'all going to do? Job is being locked up for a minute. Is saying what? It's a lot of questions that I have about Jarvis Butts in Nazaria Harris case about the 4-year-old who's going to take this, who took the stand, who at a different age now. Some things that they said will happen to that 4-year-old, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I ain't saying it can't happen, but I say y'all. Only thing that can prove what that happened to that 4-year-old is medical reports. Y'all know that. Come on now. 4-year-olds wade kind of deep. But how in the world you lock Jarvis Butts up? See, and what they trying to do now, y'all? See, Jarvis was 40. Jarvis in his 30s when all this took place. But we're gonna say 42. Zaya wasn't but like 13 or 14. Okay. Y'all didn't prove that. Y'all have not proved that he unalived her. But y'all mentally, y'all are saying that he did these things to her through messages, text messages. So y'all, for those who don't know now, we're living in a different world now. We're living in a different way to investigate now. Since y'all on the internet, they are taking they can prove what you say on the internet, and it can be used against you in court. So you have to be careful what you put on the internet. When Jarvis were having on your, not on the internet, but on your text messages. When Jarvis was sitting there texting that little girl, telling her things that he shouldn't be telling her. It's on text messages. And you can't delete it. Anything you say on my channel right now, if you put it right here, typing in this chat, it's going to be seen whether you delete what you said or not. It's going to be there. So what Jarvis told Naziah Harris to do was delete the messages. See, the text messages was going to give Jarvis Butt time, if he don't already did time served. Text messages is going to prove he think just because he don't have a body that he can't be convicted. Oh yes, he can. Now, I see a whole lot of wrong in the Naziah Harris case. Mentally, I see trafficking. Mentally, I see trafficking. Mentally, I see irresponsible individuals. Now, and also I hear when Naziah through her text messages, I hear neglect. But I can't understand why, because those are her family members. Those are Naziah Harris' family. That's her family. You know what? Hold on, y'all. Come back. Sit down, Captain. You want to go in the house? You want to go in that house? Sit down. Y'all know I'm yelling at Campbell. Y'all already know that. Y'all already know who I'm talking to. That one right there. Campbell. Look. Her head self. And men is just as sweet as she can be. Now, I don't care if y'all got 50 witnesses for Jarvis Butt. I don't care if y'all got 100 witnesses for Jarvis Butt. Y'all better be able to make it stand out what y'all say about Jarvis. I think some of them grown women need to talk. See, in Jarvis Butt case, it's a lot of y'all grown women. It's a lot of grown women in his case know a lot. It's a lot went on at the hotel, y'all. It's a lot went on at that hotel because that's what they do at certain hotels. I don't either, sister. I don't believe all the text message came from. You know what? And we know it's strange how we know that girl that texts all of that. We know that. It's strange because we know she ain't text all that stuff like that. And then, by the way, why her auntie want to know Naziah Harris' passwords? She want to know Naziah Harris' passwords so she can talk to Naziah. She knows she sent Naziah. She sold her own daughter, allegedly, and her niece to Jarvis. Now, Frank, them doing something at those shops. Cordell know exactly what's going on. I wonder, is Cordell going to take the stand and tell? I don't know, because he used to like Shannon, I think. When is he going to talk? Because it sounds like a lot going on at that shop. They put a mattress at that shop, y'all. Y'all didn't even know it. They pulled a mattress. The detective went in there and pulled a stinking mattress out of there. A mattress. Lord, why is this happening? And then you got the school. See, that's what I told y'all. See, they don't have good teachers. They got good teachers. I ain't gonna dog the teachers out, okay? But they ain't got them old-fashioned teachers like me. I'm gone. I'm gone. I was there for the parent and the kids. It's hard to find them kind of old-fashioned teachers like that. Who gonna get them kids? The mamas used to tell me what to say to them. The mom used to tell Coach Gill, you handle them. I said, because you got to work. You got to work. Why do we have to, why do a parent have to leave? Parents these days cannot leave a job, people. And I hope a principal is listening, because parents cannot leave their jobs like you think they can to come up there, because Johnny is trying their mom and daddy while they at work. They think they can act up and disrespect the teacher knowing they got good parents. Parents can't take time off. They want to take time off from work, but they got that old supervisor. So parents, don't give up on your children. On the days that you have off, contact the school and go up there to the top, contact the teacher and make a conference to be with that. Let them know that you're going to drop in to see about your child on your off day. Okay? Because I know some of y'all doing the best you can. So on your off day, make that day. I know you want to do something else. Yeah, teachers was like parents, but we was parents. We was the grandmama. I was the teacher, the grandmama, the social worker, the counselor, everybody. I with the boys too, y'all. With the girls too. It's just these parents don't want nobody to say nothing to their children because they scared they're gonna tell on them. I went somewhere, and I think I shared this with my subscribers before. I went over to some people. How old folks that be sitting out there chilling, drinking, and they doing their little thing, having a good time. You know how we have a good time, listen to all that music and old music, and then we just be laughing, telling lies, but we having fun. Then y'all got the children around y'all while y'all drinking and smoking. Oh heck no, not around me. Children should be over there with the chillins. And people got mad at me because they were like, well, if you don't like it, then you can go home. Guess what I did? I got a house, a whole house, in a backyard, and a back porch, and I like my country porch. I brought my little chocolate butt on this porch right here with my dogs, turned my music on, and I did what I made it do like I gotta do. Don't ask me no question. Don't ask me no question, because you just blessed me out when you said that. So what I do, crank up my car and come home. You ain't got to never be bothered with me. But I'm going to respect. That's why children respect me, because I respect them. Y'all sitting up there smoking and drinking in front of kids. My mama them didn't do that with us. Go home. Go play. Go out there with the children, play. Y'all didn't even let the children go outside no more. Let them children outside. Take them children, on them children. I mean, this shouldn't happen to Naziah. Naziah was adopted by her own grandmama. Now, I ain't going to get into the grandmama business, because that ain't what I'm here for. I'm here for Naziah. I don't care what happened to the grandmama. But her mama knew what her mama did, what her mama was going through. So the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So the grandmama was the one turned around and took that child in. The grandmama took that child in. The grandmama took that child in because didn't nobody else want Naziah. Y'all didn't open up y'all eyes and see the picture. Why didn't they call Janelle and ask anybody else to get? Because that's Naziah's mama, daughter. Shannon brother said, my mama ain't never been no unfit mama. My mama always been a good mama. That's what he said. He bless y'all out. He said that. So where we get that from that the grandmama wasn't no good for? Then you got Celeste, River Hernandez. Same thing with Naziah, but she had her mother. Celeste had her mother. So damn what we don't, damn what we do have both the parents. Y'all always talking about where the daddy at, where the mama at. If they had both parents, it don't matter no more, y'all. God changed that around for y'all. Let y'all know sometimes I was a good mother to mine. I was. Yeah, I was, a good parent to my kids. So you don't have to have both parents. You don't have to have both parents, but it'd be nice. But it doesn't matter these days. Shoot, sometimes one parent better than both parents. Hey, baby, that girl ain't had no business been run away to a man, to a boy, to a man, because he was 18. 18 and 14, 18 and 13. He still wasn't supposed to be with her. When she ran away, she was 13. Celeste was same just like Naziah. Celeste ran away at 13, 12 and 13. And when she ran away, she both of them, Naziah and Naziah Harris and Celeste ran to a man for love. They wanted that father figure. Some girls need their fathers, y'all. And some men are blocked from seeing their daughters. Where is Celeste dad? Naziah dad was Luddite to me, was punished for seeing his daughter. If you got a good baby daddy, let the good. But I'm the thing, the decisions that y'all make and the choices and the decisions that y'all make, there are consequences behind that. Celeste ran away, but the mama said she went missing. She went missing in April. You got a young man that she went missing with the girl last name, with the same last name as the same first name as the other girlfriend. Both of them girl named Celeste, y'all. If you got a girlfriend, why you take that 14-year-old for her mama? Leave folks' children alone. Let them raise their own kids the way they want to raise them. Parents love their kids. They discipline like that. If the lady didn't love her kids, Celeste's mama didn't love her, she wouldn't have told the police that she was missing. Naziah didn't have nobody to run to. Who could she trust? Her brother left her. Everybody left Naziah. If I were gonna leave, if my daughter, if my thing is, Naziah trusted Jarvis more than she trusts anybody in the world. She didn't even trust her brother that much. Because if she did, she would have ran away to go to her brother's house where he was staying at. Nah, I ain't growing nothing. Nah, I ain't growing nothing. I can't grow nothing. I can't grow nothing like that. I can crochet. Nah, I ain't doing it. Y'all see my dog peeping over there for his girlfriend. He peeping at the look, y'all. You see him peeping in the gate for his girlfriend. Look at him peeping through that little hole. He want to see his girlfriend. I think that is so cute. He looking for his girlfriend. Look, y'all. Y'all see him looking through the fence. He looking at me now. He looking through the fence for his girlfriend. He ain't seen her in 3 days. He ain't kissed her in 3 days. Look at that, y'all. A dog. Look at him. Looking for the dog. He ain't coming out right now, Camper. She not coming outside. I just think stuff like that is beautiful. She not coming outside, Camper. Come on. He gonna stand over there. He want his baby. Come here, Camper. She not coming outside now. Come on back over here with me. Come on. Come on. Because she gonna come outside in a minute, okay? Come here. Come here. Come here. She gonna come outside later on, okay? It's all right. Just stay over here. She gonna come outside later. Okay? Now go play like a little boy. Okay. You can get down. You can get down, baby. Go on, get down. Get down, sweetie. Go on, sit down. I give y'all a treat when we go in the house. Hey, to the point. Camper, what I said, don't start. Don't start. Go sit down. Go sit down. Well, yeah, y'all. I'm going to tell you something. People don't like for you to tell the truth these days, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all something. That little girl was found, little Naziah never been found. Nobody never. Naziah have yet been said about nor been found. Why? 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 Why they keeping a secret with what happened to her? It could have been unintentionally. When somebody out of Naziah's case gonna say, I'm sorry, I hate that this happened. I didn't intentionally to let this happen. All I hear is gangster talk when it come down. When it come down to Naziah Harris case, the people in Naziah Harris case is gangster, not the content creator. Some ain't right, y'all. And Janelle knows something is so quiet. Janelle is so quiet. Janelle is the good aunt. I like her. That's the mama's sister. Half sister. That's the mama's sister. We know they don't have to, y'all. We know they don't have to do this and they don't have to do this. You got one girl haven't been found. So if she haven't been found, to me, she's still missing. But they want us to say she unalive, so that's what we're gonna say. She unalive. And then we have one girl was found, one 14. She and Naziah was the same age, 14. One we can't find. One was found. That's crazy. Celeste was found. Naziah, not found, but the same age. You have to ask yourself about them two criminal cases is why we can't find Naziah and she have family. And everybody know Jarvis, everybody know the mama, everybody know the aunties. That's crazy. But then here we are over here. Jarvis Butts was 42, Naziah 14, and here it is 18-year-old. But we found her in a car. That's crazy. In plastic. Why they put her in plastic? Rivas body seemed like a message. It was a message. Because we found a body. And see, Jarvis got to understand. You see how right now they have an arrest David? Jarvis could have been in a situation like that. Well, he wouldn't be charged for Naziah Harris' body. And me, personally, I don't believe Jarvis. I don't believe David did it. Because them two people right there, they care, they got some kind of care about the girl. Some kind. I think that it's a women and somebody else in this, and I'm gonna keep saying it. In both of their cases, it's like a group of people. I don't know what y'all practicing these days spiritually. What are y'all practicing? That's your business. But I don't practice that, but y'all practice spiritual work. Both of them cases, Naziah, we can't find her. Yeah, Naziah Harris' case is different. Because it's a family affair. Like if you're going to be a part of this family, you got to do this and you got to do that. So Naziah Harris' death gives me a family spiritual situation. Involved the family and a family sacrifice. And you say like Celeste Rivas is like music in the music business. This is what I gotta do if I'm gonna be famous. It seemed like he didn't want her no more. Like a group. So with both of them, we're dealing with two different spiritual groups. Yeah, see, we're dealing with two spiritual groups when we talking about the both of them. But at least we got a body with Celeste, 14-year-old. We have a body, and our Tesla is our evidence. And see, with the Tesla, who did David get the key to? Did David sell the car to somebody? Somebody controlling his car. So you have to ask him, if he was out the country, David didn't do this. Jarvis Butts didn't allegedly do this. Well, Jarvis Butts was the last one with her. See, David put Celeste in a situation. He was 18 with a girlfriend. He had to been just fresh out of high school. Cause I was 18 when I left high school. He said he was doing homeschool. He said he liked being on the computer. That's what sometimes see with your kids' phone. If y'all don't take them phone from them kids, but see, parents give the kids the phone so they can keep contact with the kids. And the whole time, teachers, I tell the kids to turn their phone off when they come in. And I talk nice. I say, y'all turn your phones out. Don't be on your phone. Don't be on the internet while you're in my class, okay? Please, just turn it off for me for right now. Okay? It's the way we communicate with our kids these days, y'all. Without yelling at them. We got to learn how to communicate with our kids, especially our daughters, because they are exposed to a lot. They are not told that they are beautiful, pretty, smart. And our boys, we're not telling our boys how handsome they look. And the boys need attention as well as girls. See, growing up, we don't know what happened to these men, but now they old in the group. We need to tell our boys that we love them. We need to hug our sons. Whether you're a man or not, hug your son. Hug your daughters, ladies. Have that close relationship with your children where they can come in. My children can talk to me about anything, y'all. I don't care. I'm their mama. I'm cool with them. But when they would come up, I didn't play with them, but they were cool and they share stuff with me. And they'll say, Mama, I know you don't like this, but I got to tell you what I did in class today. And when they tell me what they did in class, and then I said, come on now, you got to give me some push-ups. You got to give me some push-ups, right? But I'm not about to break their arm and let them do push-ups. I'm not about to hurt them, not trying to starve them just because I'm not going to feed. Not you got to feed them. You got to feed your children. I think that society got everything mixed up. See, they got it mixed up when they set up there and changed the law for the discipline of the kids. Discipline don't mean physically, y'all, mentally. Celeste, no way Celeste should be in a Tesla. Y'all, these men are getting away with these people are getting away with these murders. And I don't even like do push-ups. You heard me, sister. I don't even like do push-ups. I'm gonna let them do it. Do something for me while you're on the ground. I don't be hard on them. I won't hard on my children. I won't hard on them. But my thing is, society failed y'all. And y'all felt in the trap. Have you ever been it? Y'all know I don't got cussed out before. I don't got like the cuss. Y'all, little 8th grade girl. A little 8th grade girl was mad at me because I didn't put on my track team right. I didn't put on my track team because of her attitude. I can't deal with her attitude, and then she did to somebody out there on that track. You don't hit somebody. But anyway, and we had to get disqualified. So her behavior never did change. Y'all, have y'all ever been a school teacher? Since I retired, I can talk about it. Have you ever been a school teacher in an 8th grade? Wanted to hit you, but didn't want to hit the girl in the class. Hit one of your other teammates who she don't like in the class. So she gets up out her seat and come towards me. Y'all get this girl. Y'all get this girl. It's so funny. It was so funny to me because it's a kid. I can't get mad at the kid. I was like, y'all get this girl. Get this girl. I can't hit this girl. Get this girl. And I sent somebody to say, go get the other coach. Go get coach. Go get the other coach. I said, man, get that girl. So that girl, y'all, you have to make decisions. You got to make the right decision. It was so cute, though. I know when in the world I hit nobody child. I ain't about to lay nobody child out on the ground and then I be locked up for it. And I got children of my own. So I had to make a decision. It was funny to me because I ain't... It was funny and cute to me, even though it wasn't cute to her. She was mad. Why you coming at me, girl? I can't hit you. I can't fight you. I can't do that. You trying to get me locked up. but where your mama at? But anyway, bring your mama to me. Send your mama to me. Oh, no, I'm not about to hit no child. So it's the main thing now these days is it's no way Celeste should be in plastic in a Tesla that was moved. That look, if the community, that man said the community was this is a nice community. Oh, it's nice. I seen the Tesla sitting out there. I saw the car sitting out there, but I ain't say nothing. I thought it was their friends. And you can't talk. Y'all, that's the problem with us. We always thought and thinking for somebody else. How you gonna thought this and thought that about their Tesla? If you would think something was weird going on with that Tesla, and you know that Tesla never sat on the street like that, call the police and they do a little check. Like a welfare check. To go check on the car. That car ain't just move up the street by itself, y'all. Y'all gotta ask yourself how long that little girl about it been in that trunk. It had to been there a long time because they put it in plastic. And David, ain't no use in you trying to pretend like you don't know what's going on. You just like Jarvis Butts. Jarvis Butts trying to pretend like he don't know what's going on. But y'all, whoever got y'all mouth sealed together, and then Frank, I don't know what's going on with Frank in the Zaire Harris case. He need to come to court. That's a liability. Right. 3 days. Come on, man. Come on, man. We can't keep letting them do our girls like that, y'all. It's time for us women to put our boots down. But if all of us don't stick together, it ain't gonna work. We need a whole lot of real people, real women. We need women out there. We need women. Good morning, J. Ray. I had a good time, child, this morning. But yeah, we need women to become women. Women don't do all that cussing and stuff. I be hearing these women talk. I say, good Lord of mercy. Listen to the potty mouth. Oh my Lord. The mouth is so, ooh, Jesus. We need women to raise our kids. We need mothers, and we got good mothers out there. Now, y'all know if you're good, so you know you're a good mother. You're a good mother, okay? I'm not talking about you. But if the foot, if the shoe fit, wear it. There's some good fathers out there. If you're a good father, you know I ain't talking about you. You my road dog. I'm talking about them fathers who get in it, being them police chases, and knowing they got children responsibility at home, and get in there and say, "No, don't lock me up. Don't lock me up. I'm in trouble. Call my mama." I'm talking about them means. Call your mama and you 21 year, 22 year old. Boy, please. I left home at 18 and went to college and finished. Had my own apartment and got married. I ran from the police because I was scared. That's a lie. You weren't scared because you would have stopped. No. That game's over with, y'all. And see, we got to, I wish, God knows, I wish somebody tell us where Nazai at. I wish God knows that somebody would take it among their heart and come out and say, I know where she is. Don't be waiting on 20 years for him like y'all did Tiana and what's Tracy's daughter other name? Don't, you know, come on, like them two little sisters. Yeah, we got to start letting this happen to our girls. And mamas, we need to step up. We need to step our game up. I ain't talking about your good mamas. I ran just to see if I could get away. Look what I did, Jay Ray. Let me tell you what I did. My mom, I'm going to tell you what I call myself. I'm going to tell you what I call running away, what I call myself doing, y'all. It's going to trip y'all out. You know, back in the day, we sold Coca-Cola bottles to go, you know, for money. And so me and my sister used to go around and collect Coca-Cola bottles, and we clean them and everything. That's right, sis. So we used to clean the Coca-Cola bottles, and we didn't ask our mama for money. We hustled our money. I've been a hustler. I've been to school and all that, but I was a hustler. We cleaned them Coca-Cola bottles, y'all, and we Coca-Cola bottles. See, back in the day, they had Coca-Cola bottles. Then they started putting y'all drinks in cans, the aluminum cans. But we made money off those bottles. My mama came, so we took that money, my sister and I split that money up. And we loved skating, y'all, on Saturday nights. It was some of the finest boys. Only thing we could do is like the boys, because we couldn't go with them. You look cute for the boys at the skate. My mama came and got up early, y'all. My mama came and got us all there hustling for those Coca-Cola bottles out there in the sun. This when we were teenagers. She had the money, but we don't want to ask her for no money. Cause we don't want to hear her mouth. So, you did too. Bottles. We sold them bottles and we went went skating that Saturday. My mama come down there and try to pick her up. This when I was in high school, y'all. She come down there to pick us up from the skating ring early. I had a mouth on me. I got smart with my mama. My mama told me that I ran from her, y'all. I had a mouth on her. I talked back to my mama that day, and I was scared. I like, oh, shoot, where I'm going. So I called myself, guess what I ran away to the house, 2 houses down the street, to this lady who we always ride to school with. I ran to her house, so my mama like 2 houses up. I sat by that lady's car, and I spent out over that lady's house. Yeah, I ready to go home. Yeah. CJ, you know what I'm talking about. So I ran away for one night, y'all, but that wasn't no run away. I said, Mama, I want to come home. I want my own bed. I want my own house. I don't like how they were running their house. I don't like what they were doing in their house. I couldn't even sleep right in somebody else's bed. So look, y'all, I can't home. That's what I call run away. But that wasn't no run away. That was just like one doing right. I went home, sister. I want to go home to my bed. So I never talked to my mama after spending night over that lady house that one night. I told mama I would never do that again. I would stay at my house, and I was a good girl ever since then. But yeah, that's what we did, y'all. That's what we did. I hugged my mama that day. I hugged her. She said, you don't love me. I said, I do, Mama. I love you. Please forgive me. Please let me back in the house. And y'all know how y'all used to go in y'all refrigerator and eat what you want to do. You can't do that when you're staying in somebody else's house. But I'm saying this to say this about Naziah Harris and Celeste Rivas. They didn't have that kind of love like I had. I had parents. Daddy was military. I love my dad. I was a daddy girl. I believe Naziah Harris was a daddy girl. She loved her mama too, but I believe she was a daddy girl too. Everybody left Naziah, knowing the situation. Her brother left her. I can't believe her brother left her. Naziah Harris' brother left her. Oh yeah, Jay. When you have a crack in those Coca-Cola bottles, y'all, they won't give you no money for it. It has to be a real cycle. And when you get one crack, boy, it'll make you want to cry. Hush, Camper. So, please, they got to find out what happened to Celeste. She didn't end up in that trunk doing that to herself. Why they do that little girl like that months ago? Why? Why they do Naziah Harris like that? Let her go missing nothing? You don't hear nothing, but everybody act like they quiet. They ain't saying nothing. So they trying to build a case with jobless butts, trying to make it look like trying to put people on the stand that should have been on the stand a long time ago. They're supposed to be on the stand like they doing Trump. Einstein, all that late stuff. I was a mean little young one. I take my dad's truck on Friday and not come back home until Sunday or early Monday morning. Boy, I know when the heck I would have took my dad's truck. Ooh, heck no. See, y'all boys got away with a lot back in the days. Boys got away with a lot. They were strict on the girls. They were strict on the girl, man. I mean, they were strict on us as girls. And seeing Naziah didn't have nobody to really care about her. It's almost like she was being I don't know, mistreated. I just don't understand why. If her mom, my thing with Nazaria Harris, it's something else going on in Nazaria Harris case that we don't know. Something going on that we don't know. It's something deeper is going on in Nazaria Harris case, just like Celeste's case. See, Nazaria Harris is missing. She's missing under. They want us to say unalive, but I'm gonna say missing. She's missing, but they said unalive. That's what the district VA want us to say. She unalive. So Nazaria is like, we got clothes, but we don't have a body. But we don't have the clothes that she had on. So we are going by technology to take Jarvis there with Nazaria, but I looked it once and went to the mountain group, third gear. And kept the truffle. Made me work to me. J. Ray, you are funny. But something going on with Nazaria Harris case is deeper than we think, y'all. And I think that allegedly inside job. It's an inside job. Well, see, we don't know what kind of man Frank was. We don't know what kind of man. I don't know Jarvis Butts. I can't judge him right now because I don't know him. But I know what the court said he is labeled as. And somebody is telling them, a group of people that I think it's a group of people, like I said before, in the Nazaria Harris case, spiritually, think it's all right to be like that. And they mentioned something, y'all. I want to tell y'all something. Somebody mentioned something about the house across the street from Nazaria, down the street from Nazaria Harris' grandma house, George Harris. Yeah, sister. That's who I was trying to say. Okay, George. See, let me ask you something. I want to ask you something about George Harris. Was he one of the officers that spoke during the was he one of those officers that spoke when they had the news conference? Was he there on the news conference? See, I can tell y'all this police work in it too. See, somebody know. I don't know who. See, George Harris, is he, I know he retired, but I'm saying, see, Celeste, Rivas, and Nazaria Harris. But is he the one was on the news conference? That's what I'm saying. See, Celeste and Celeste Rivas. You got was stock too. Celeste, I believe some tell me that she was, they drugged her up, y'all. They did something to her to not remember what she was doing. And this time, what one thing about Celeste Rivers' case allegedly, and this is what I think, is she couldn't go home. She couldn't go home uh, this last time because she knows she's seen too much. Okay? So you can't go home. Once you get into these groups, these hard labeled spiritual group, you ain't going nowhere. Because you know too much about them people. You know too much about them people. Stop. Sit down. Sit down. Come here, come. Sit down. Sit down. Leave me alone. See, she know too much about what's going on with David. Okay. Only question I got to ask about Celeste's case is, one thing I got to ask about Celeste's case is, I want to ask a question. When they picked her up the first time, and when the mama called and told the police that she was missing, okay, where did they bring her home at? Where did they bring her home? Stop, Campbell. You better act right. Where did they bring her home? When they picked her up the first time when she was 13, where did they pick her up from? When they picked her up in April, where in the world did they pick that girl up from? The mama called and said she ran away. Where did they find her at? The police got to tell us something. The man in the liquor store said she coming in and buy chips. They need to take his liquor license from him because he know that girl didn't come in there just to buy on potato chips and on soda. She could have went to the store and buy some potato chips. Come on, man. These folks think we stupid. But if we as women don't step it up for these girls, women don't stick together no more, y'all. Women so jealous and dog each other out. They don't want you to tell the truth. Don't like you because you tell the truth about them. We as women got to stand up for each other. Well, if I'm going to be in the group, I'm going to be the one in the group going to tell the truth. So you might not want me in your group because I'm going to tell you about yourself. You can tell me about myself all day long, but you can't tell me about something I already know about myself. If you tell the truth, and then I say, oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. And when you wrong, I ain't going to tell you wrong. I'm saying you don't know what you're talking about. I ain't gonna... It's kind of hard to get to me, y'all. It's kind of hard to get to me. I don't let nothing get to me no more. I don't let nothing get to me. Never did, and I never will. But my thing is, investigators, y'all got to do y'all job, man. Y'all got to do y'all job. Y'all got to do your job as investigators so y'all can help the prosecutors out. Unless we're going to have all criminals on the street. Now, David, no. I don't think David did it, but I think David knows what's going on. Jarvis, no, he didn't do it. But I know that he got a sense of who did it because he the last one with her. He didn't hide her. As long as Jarvis been knowing, Jarvis Butts been knowing Nazaria Harris' auntie, his own sister tried to pretend like she didn't know who Nazaria was. Y'all beautiful. Y'all, I don't see that photo. Ooh, Jesus. Sad, y'all. They in Celeste's case, they already know who did it. Because you got a camera in the car, duh. A camera is in the car. That car is her evidence. The evidence tell everything. The evidence, she didn't drive herself up the street in Holly Hill. She didn't do it. Somebody did it. And we got to go back and find out what date did the man see the Tesla in the street. If he saw the Tesla in front of her house, then that's telling us that in front of his door, who, while he was in the country, who did he let drive his car? And that's the manager house. Who all live in that house? Did he have roommates? Was some more people staying in that house? They cleaned that house up, but they couldn't clean it that good. But if you gonna do that to they were gonna do that to the girl, why didn't they just send that girl home to her mama? Why didn't just let her go home to her mama, y'all? Why they do her like that? Just because they sacrificed her, allegedly. It was like an initiated ritual. We don't know what his name David going through. David can't even talk about this. These people have to stay anonymous, y'all. They can't talk. They can't talk about this kind of stuff. And your boy about to get out of jail. P. Diddy about to get out of jail. He sacrificed to get out of that mess. Cause he getting old. They don't need him no more. They don't need him no more to the spiritual part. They don't know he gonna stay soulful. He wasn't soulful when he went in that prison. That man was under influence. When you under influence of something that you ain't never had before, you're gonna act different. Y'all gotta be careful what y'all putting in y'all system these days, because what y'all doing is putting poison in your system. You putting poison in your system. And you don't eat right, so potato chip is not gonna help you. Our job is to protect our little people. Every kid should have a mentor. Should be able to call somebody, pick up the phone and talk to them. Nazaya will not share. Only thing with Nazaya here I can't understand is, did she have her aunt number to put up so she could call her other aunt number to tell her to come pick me up? Auntie, can I come over your house? Can you tell me what to do? As Zaya got too many females in her family, but she trusted Jarvis Butts. I don't understand that part. She got an auntie, her mama's sister. You see, it's so pretty. God, I love the bed porch. And I used to didn't know why my daughter used to love to sit back here. And my sister liked the bed porch. Now I see why. It is so pretty. And you know what, sister, where I used to work at, my little part-time job, before I retired from that part-time job, I can see the sunrise, y'all, then the sunset. I see it. It's so pretty. It was pretty. I like stuff like that. It's so romantic. It's so nice and beautiful. It's so beautiful. I mean, it is so beautiful. I mean, peace, y'all. Peace. When you are in peace, you are happy. If I was a grandma and I had to adopt my grandkids, I'd adopt my grandkids and spoil them. I spoil children, period. Other people's children. I be telling folks, if you let me keep your children, they gonna be spoiled when they come back now. I already got babysit Saturday, y'all. God is great. He is, and don't nobody know us. God is great. God is good. Every morning I get out of that bed, I said, thank you, Lord, for waking me up and giving me a blessed day. Cause that deal was something else, boy. That deal was something else. Man, this dog gonna go wherever I go, sister. If I go in that house, they'll go in the house. They even bribe me off of biscuits, dog biscuits. They gonna, them right there, that boy right there gonna watch me. Now, minute the old lady right here, she cool. She watching him. She older than him. They take naps, child. The old folks right here. I can look at them, I be tripping. Especially when I be doing my little TikTok. They be looking at me. Like, shoot, I just be trying to exercise. They ain't gonna stay outside their house, dog. They ain't gonna. What you doing around there, Camper? What you doing around the corner? I got to bathe them and shave them. I want to shave all their hair off of them. I want to take all their hair off of them. My neighbors are nice. Yeah, they're nice. They mind their business. They speak to me. They nice. All these right here don't come outside. Them right there. Them right there. Them down there. These people don't come outside. We've been having the neighbors. We've been having them same neighbor all these years. All these years. Now, us beside the house behind me, they rent that house. But all up in our house for years, 25 years. Well, I've been here 25, but they were here before me. But I wish I could have helped. I wish Naziah Harris had a mentor in school. I had so many mentees, y'all. I had, when I was at high school, when I used to teach high school, like I told you, I was a health and physical education teacher and a track coach. Um, and I had mentees. There were 3 boys in the school that stayed in trouble sometimes. And everybody want me to be their mentor. I can't be your mentor. I can't have too many of y'all bad jokers. I told him to let go. Well, he's wild, and I hope it don't tear his J. Ray. But you funny. Yeah, I think that all children should have mentees. In high school, I had 3 mentees, and y'all know my boys, they 37 now, my mentees. I still get in contact with them on Facebook, and they come see me sometime. They little old men now, they young, they think young now, they 37 with children, doing good. They make me so smile, and I still talk to them. I tell them, I hug them, I say, I love y'all. Anytime you need me, call me. And that I look at their children. That is so sweet when you see them with their kids. I think that Naziah, what she was going through in school, I'm surprised she didn't have a mentor. But a lady did say that she come to her classroom. But see, my mentors, they something. My mentees, them boys was something. Them boys was something else. My mentee was something else, boy. Them girls love my mentee boys. I did. Them good love them. And they be like, I said, take y'all. I can say whatever I want to say to them. Cause nobody cuss and be funny like me, y'all. When I be using profanity, I be funny. What are you talking about, JR? Cause I got ladies in here. I'm not gonna. You got to be careful what you're saying, cause they watching they watching my channel. Yeah, watch what you say in the chat, okay? Watch what you put in here now, cause they gonna. No, we're not talking about that. Watch what you say in the chat, okay? I'm warning you right now. I'm not going to block nobody. But like I was saying, y'all, watch your children. Oh, and that spending night mess. I ain't play that spending night on nobody house. No, boy. No, boy. Let's stay on the topic, though. Let's stay on the subject, though, for me, okay? You cool, but let's stay on the subject. Because I respect women and men. I respect people. So just be careful what you say. That's all I said. That's all I said. It's nothing. It's just let's forget that. Let's forget what we talking about now and stay on my topic, on my content topic. Yeah, but I think that what it is for Celeste to keep running away. Celeste was a runaway child. Celeste River was a runaway child. Naziah Harris wasn't a runaway child. That's weird. She wasn't a runaway child. How did she become missing? Celeste's case, she was a runaway child. How a child who not run away become a missing child? Do y'all see what I'm saying? That's weird. How a missing child become a runaway child? How she gonna run away one night and not even come home the next day without calling her grandmama them? Huh? Somebody had to know where Naziah was, y'all. Cause everybody and their mama saw her sitting in that white, bright truck. But nobody never, what's his name did? What's his name? The boy at the shop did tell him, said, man, come on, you ain't gonna drop that girl off. He did tell her to drop that girl off. He did say drop Naziah Harris off. But Naziah Harris' case seemed like it's quiet because they found her. That's the impression that I get, y'all, out of Naziah Harris' case. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling that I'm getting from Naziah Harris' case. Because it's too quiet not to think that she's found or she's somewhere. I don't feel like she's unalive. For some reason, I'm just going by what they said. I'm going by what they say. I'm just going by what the DA said. No social media, not talking to anyone. Yeah, nobody, nothing. I'm just going by what Campbell. I'm talking to you. Here I go over here. Over here. Don't try it like you don't see me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't act like you don't see me. But yeah. But yeah, go back to where is she? Where is she? If she unalive, where is she unalive at? If Naziah Harris unalive, where is she unalive at? In the dumpster, trash? It's no way in the world we don't nobody know where a girl who had a nice family. That's what the brothers brother said, she's a nice family. My mama didn't do this and my mama didn't do that. And if Naziah come from a nice adopted family with her mama siblings, where is she? Hey Randolph. How you doing, Randolph? Where is Naziah Harris at? If your mama is a good woman and nothing ever happened to y'all, all of a sudden, what is your mama such a good mom? I'm not gonna get all into that, but if your mama's such a good mom, why your sister had 5 children from jobless butts? I'd do anything to fight to keep my children from jobless butts. But everybody know jobless butts, because they like jobless. I guarantee I would have did all my darnest to keep him from her. And if everything's so perfect there, where is Naziah Harris? If everything's so perfect there, why did Naziah feel comfortable talking to her aunt and her grandma about the things that she need as a female? So don't run that game to me. Somebody controlling her. Somebody controlling her. Somebody controlling things. Jarvis sure ain't controlling nothing. He's a child himself, mentally. The Jarvis Butts is who Jarvis Butts is. Then here you go over here, got this girl over here with her mama, Celeste, with a decomposed body. Been in that trunk with plastic wrapped around her for like 3 months. How long she been in there? They know what happened, y'all. We don't know what happened. Will we ever find out what happened? Y'all will never find out what happened. Because they already know what happened. David was in trouble himself. David, D4VD, was about to become a rich billionaire. A billionaire. But the devil stopped it. See, y'all thought y'all by getting rid P. Diddy. There's a lot of people in front of P. Diddy in the circle, in the group, that running everything now. It's just quiet. It's like a million of them people. Allegedly, it's like a lot of them people, y'all. A lot of them spiritual people who believe in all that stuff. Y'all ain't thinking. Y'all ain't thinking. I'm not saying, I'm just talking in general. But I can't blame the people who are doing this. Your job as a parent is to protect your kids from even going that way or doing stuff like that. Dealing with the social media. See, we was already on social media before pandemic. We was already on social media. Y'all had just got on social media. Y'all just not getting fresh out of jail getting on social media. Now, it ain't that easy. I've been on social media way older than y'all. Social media used to be like a fairy tale to us. Y'all made it serious. Y'all done came out the street. Y'all was looking at TV, looking at the awards and looking at the TV. Now, since y'all been in the house, social media became popular to y'all. Social media gonna change. It's a change coming, y'all. And you just have to adapt to the change. See, the old people's are going to sit back and let y'all keep calling us old. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about, but y'all keep on getting locked up or buried. Because we already know what's going on. We know what's going on. We know what goes around comes around. But y'all don't know that. What goes around, it's just coming in the eye of, you got to pay attention. Social media. You can't do nothing about social media but keep your children off of it, take their phone and all this stuff. Now y'all don't wait too late. Better hurry up and take the phone up. Take the phone from them. Just talk to them. Tell them the reason why you're not having the phone. They're going to use somebody else's phone anyway. That's what happened in Kanika Jenkins' case. Irene was using somebody else's phone. But there she is over there on TikTok. I want these children listen to that. Listen to your grandmoms, a good mom. It's some of the grand people are not good people, but grandparents like me, we are good people. I am. My bad grandbabies come and tell me, son, I'm about to trust me. I'm about to believe every word come out their mouth. Every word come out their mouth. Our kids need parents. You know, I already don't see mentally Jarvis Butt's case. They're gonna do their damage to stick him. They're gonna do a lot to stick him on technology, messages. And that little girl saw something. Hey, Shannon little girl seen a lot. Shannon little girl went up to the shop every time Natalia went to the shop. So that go part of your evidence, your witness. Jarvis' daughter can tell y'all everything. She old enough to talk. She old enough to tell. They may have her take the stand. She know what her daddy is. She saw her daddy do it. Because see, Jarvis Butt's messed up when he said himself that Naziah, every time when he was in that conference room with that doing that interview with that police officer, he said every time Naziah come up to the shop, my daughter be with him. That's what he said. Jarvis said every time Naziah come to the shop, my daughter was the alibi. She came up to the shop with Naziah. He said that. Jarvis said that. Shannon said that. But Shannon blamed Jarvis and said that Shannon blamed Jarvis. She act like Jarvis said they were aggravating him about Naziah. Do you still want Naziah to come up? Shannon said it too. She told y'all, she said, auntie named Shannon. She said, I asked him, oh, look at that spider web in that tree. She said, I asked him, did he, that spider web. Oh my God. This is a spider web. She said, I asked him, do you still need Naziah to come up? Why you calling that man and asking that man, do he need Naziah at his shop? So if he need Naziah, he needs your daughter, Shannon. Why you keep sending? You said y'all said that y'all wouldn't say y'all wouldn't go to the shop and clean up. So why would y'all send them up there to that nasty shop to clean up? What make y'all better than them? Can y'all sit down? Please sit down. Sit down. Down, Camper. So tired of having that your little hard head there. Jarvis messed up right there. Shannon messed up. Jarvis in the room. In the interview room. He said it himself. When Nasiah come up to the shop, I have my daughter. My daughter be up there with Nasiah. So the daughter can tell you, his daughter can tell you everything that went on. I don't know why y'all can't sit down. Sit down. Sit down. In the world it is. So they messed up. Shannon, you messed up too. But when she went missing, he didn't call for Nasiah. He was with Nasiah the whole time after school. Y'all claim y'all looking for that baby. Neither one of y'all could have came around at that shop and spied on him. You knew what kind of man he was. Why you didn't come up there to the shop? He was there with her the whole time. Time she got out of school, poor baby was hungry. Cause you know when they get out of school, they hungry. Y'all know these children be hungry when they get out of school. Cause we were hungry when we got out of school. What's going on around with these two? I want to know, do Celeste have any siblings? Does she have any brothers and sisters? Who stay in her house? Why is Celeste so stuck on that internet? These kids know they can get stuck on that internet, boy. I can't even play no games on the internet. Only thing I can play is spades. What is going to happen? What is going to happen in this case? What's going to happen in these two girls, 14-year-old girls? I tried to tell y'all, tried to tell me the other day. I know the girl was 14, and then she had a birthday. That don't mean but she was already unalive at 14. I tried to tell y'all can't fool me in nothing. And one thing about me, I'm not about to argue with nobody when I'm right. I'm just gonna let you talk to yourself. We are living in we are living in a happy, beautiful country and a happy world. This is a beautiful world. It's what you involve yourself into. Y'all make the decision and responsibility for you to do what you do and choices. Y'all make them. I don't make them. You make them. I want you to do this law. Why don't y'all change the law? Y'all make the gun laws to protect. The gun law is kind of good to protect people like me and other people. But you got to remember that y'all got young people now got their own place. Like we were when we were young. Now, change the law about school. When I didn't believe in high school that you can sign yourself out of 10th grade. You don't have to go to 10th grade if you don't want to. You can just drop out of school and worry your mama, eat up her groceries, and don't get a job. It's different when you drop out of school and get you a job. But drop out of school to steal, smoking all that stuff, that's dumb. You need to keep your butt in school and get you some kind of education. We need mechanics. Learn to work on the cars. We need plumbers. We need grass. People cut grass. Get your lawn company. Cut these trees down, limbs in my backyard. I give you a little change. God, find you something to do. Y'all don't got spoiled out here in the world. Biden spoiled y'all. That's why y'all mad. Doing what you want to do. Stop, Minnie. Don't sit in my lap for this. You need a bath. You need a bath. Yes, you do. Sit in my lap, y'all. Hey, stop it. You want to sit in my lap? Sit in my lap. To be sitting in my lap. I'm starting in there. You want to get down? What is this? Y'all need a bath. What's next, y'all? What next with the Nazaria Harris case? What you think gonna happen with all them 40 people getting up on the stand? Where were y'all 40 people back before this happened to Nazaria? Where were y'all 40 people? Here, man, get down. Get down. I can't deal with you. Here. Come here, Campbell. Come here. Come here. Stop, Campbell. Where were all of y'all 40 people when Jarvis, who taking his stand now? Where y'all were? Where were y'all? Where were y'all? Where were y'all? Man, y'all want to talk. Stop it, Camper. Now do it again. Where were y'all people at in Nazaria Harris case when this happened to Nazaria? Before it happened to Nazaria? Why y'all just not speaking out now? Y'all gotta stop waiting long. Let's stop these criminals early. Camper, if you mess with her, I'm gonna pop that butt. Keep messing with her. Come on. Now I'm not playing with you. Sit down. Stop it. Hard head butt. Oh, you hard head. Jesus Christ. Stop. What you doing? You're not getting no treat. Nobody getting no treat at ugly. No. No treat. No. Gonna eat up all my treats acting bad. Sit down. Buy them treats for you to just be bad. Leave me alone. Never seen no master get their children treats because they bad, acting bad. Oh, Lord. What is gonna happen in the Zaire Harris case, y'all? Something else don't got on my darn cotton picking nerve. Make my blood pressure go up. It's still walking. Sit down, Camper. Damn. God, you hard head. And she just as sweet as she can be. That's the only reason why I ain't got rid of her yet. She don't get on my nerve like he do. Whew, Jesus. Good God Almighty. Look at him. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. Look at him. A mess. I had a mod, y'all. I had a mod. She used to talk to me on the phone. Do you know he knew her voice. When I was talking to her, he would talk to her. Terrible. That boy, something. I want to get all their hair cut off of them. I'm gonna let y'all see them with their hair cut. They gonna look like chihuahuas. Chihuahuas, wherever they call it. That's what they gonna look like when I get their hair cut. Oh, Lord. But oh y'all, I want to tell y'all that thanks for helping me reach 10Ks. Thank you for helping me reach 10K subscribers. Now I need y'all to participate. Let's grow this channel together. Let's keep this family together. Let's keep these kids straight. Let's keep our community together. We ain't got to be from the same state. I like different with folks different from different states. Positive people. I like all these folks. I like my subscribers. I love the young and the old and the restless. I love y'all. Y'all funny though. I love funny people. Funny acting people. I love y'all. Y'all keep being funny acting. Then you can keep the roach. Don't change who you are. Don't change who you are if it's good. Hey. Sit down. Cause when y'all eat, y'all going to bed. Y'all going to y'all house. Now sit down and wait until I go in the house. Sit down. Sit down, Camper. And they know that word SNACK. They might know how to spell. I don't know. I think that I just saying to me, I just think that we growing our kids up too soon. We're not letting them be little girls, and we're not letting them be little boys. Social media and cell phones. Social media is gonna be here. Cell phones gonna be here. It been here, but y'all got to find a system to protect your loved ones. It should be where a parent can be able to be on a. Children so slick with technology these days. Whew. When they lock y'all in their house up for a pandemic, stop, Minnie. Don't you start now. I got him straight. Don't you start. Sit down. Come on. Something on your butt. Come on. Something on you. Sit down. When y'all got, what is this on you, Chad? Ooh, I need to cut your hair off you, minute. Think I'm gonna give you a haircut today. Look, y'all remember when pandemic was here? Sit down. Let me get me. Y'all remember when pandemic was here? I said, boy, when they let y'all out their house, it's gonna be ooh-wee. Hallelujah. Y'all don't get no stimulus check no more, do you? Y'all remember when we were getting them stimulus checks? Trump ain't gave us now none on that. Y'all been bad. Children are very smart with the technology. Even the babies. God, the baby's smart. The damn baby's smart with the technology. Golly, I got the babies. The babies can put that thing. The babies is controlled from technology. Y'all, these people telling the truth. Look at Miss Shirley putting the boots on the ground. Got billions of views for putting the boots. I mean, the babies know how to control social media. So you need to ask yourself, psychologically, what's inside The mind of a computer is just like a brain in a robot. They are roboting your kids' mind. So you have to be the parent and don't take it away from them like that. Try to change, try to do something. It's gonna have to in school they're gonna have to work with y'all with the computers. And at home they got to work with y'all. They got to. We got to take them Monday through Friday. Take that phone from them kids. But you want them to have the phone because you want to keep a contact with them. Boy, y'all can't win for losing. Woo, Jesus. Take the tablets. Now you trying to act blind now, huh? Like you don't know how to come through there. A mess. Yeah, they take the tablets from. My daughter just left my son's school, my grandson's school, and he ain't but 6, I think, in the first grade. Yeah, he's 6. Mm-mm. He's 6, and he acting like got something. He wants somebody to stand over his head when he doing his work in school. No, you gonna do right. So she took the tablet from him, and he asked her when he got home, "Where my tablet at?" I mean, he been on the children know how to work the computers, y'all. If you know the children are wearing glasses early, yeah. They wearing eyeglasses. They wearing glasses early because they stay on that computer. The computer messing with y'all minds. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. Pay attention what's going on around you. Pay attention to what's going on the computer. Boy, you ought to see me when I be done make a mistake and roll over on my glass and break them. I be like, I be darned. I need my glass to be on the computer because I keep my eyes on the computer. But when I was, working, I didn't. Shoot, I keep breaking glass. I got to hurry and go buy a pair. Children got to have glasses these days. Just imagine them sitting in classroom not doing their work. They can't see. It ain't that they can't do the teacher work. They may need glasses. But I was the kind of like old school teacher. I was young when I used to teach. Then I just grew old in it. And the thing is, I knew who need glasses and who didn't. But I was one of them old school teachers, young teachers, told them, Mama, I don't believe your baby can see the board. Because I had him sitting back there in the back, and I put him to the front, and he could see the board good. No, they can't see from the back of the classroom, but they quiet. They don't talk back. Them kids never did talk back to me. It scared me. And they tell me why the children respect me. I don't know. I said, I don't know. Don't get mad at me because they respect me. I respect them. I guess that's what it was. I respect the kids. If they cuss around their friend, I said, y'all, I can hear y'all. I shouldn't have to hear y'all conversation. Keep y'all conversation together over there, okay? Because kids gonna be kids. I'm not to be stricken on kids and they're gonna be kids. I'm not gonna take that from them. But I think some stuff is on adults, y'all, on the parents. Y'all ain't doing nothing about the parents, about some stuff. But I feel sorry for the parents who doing the best they can on the phone and computer. Yeah. You know what? Since you said that, sister, let me tell you. When my 46-year-old daughter, um, when my 46-year-old daughter was young, she used to be, she used to be on her phone in the dark, and it supposed to be sleep, getting ready for school. I used to come in and I said, "Who you talking to?" And try to act like she ain't on the phone, in the dark on the phone. And here I am being nice, said, you need to get out that phone. Get out the phone. I was the kind of mama like to talk to them. And they trying to act like they get whipping. Y'all ain't got no whipping. They ain't get no whipping like that. No, y'all didn't. I was too tired to whip my children because I was tired getting off from work. Woo, and the dog on the phone. See, we weren't like that. We would listen to music in the dark. Talking to the pillow because we mad at our mama. Made me sick. They be on the phone. The kid be on the phone plotting. Because the mama doing her job, want to be a parent, and then dad doing his job, and they want to have their way. So they stopped y'all from disciplining y'all kids. So now they want to discipline y'all kids. And then when the parents turned around and started say, hey, you can come get the kid. You discipline the kid. You telling my kid what they can and can't do. And they now going to stay in my house and talk to me in a kind of way. So you take them with you. You take them. I used to tell my children, y'all don't want to run away because y'all like to eat too much. Y'all snack more than I do. All us snackers. I said, when you used to go stay with somebody else, you ain't going to be able to snack. Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. Help my soul. You can't win for losing, boy, I tell you. You can't win for losing these days. These parents need to work together. Y'all see these? Well, y'all, I don't drop the phone. Lord have mercy. Lord, I don't drop the phone. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Whoop, move him. Me. Drop my darn phone. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this up. I don't drop the darn car. Pick it up. I wish y'all to sit down my nerve bag. Sit down. Make my nerve bag. Whew. Being a parent isn't easy. So I dropped. Whew, that was some exercise there. They ain't even do nothing but walk from there to there. Being a parent isn't easy. That's why they, if some of these parents, see, you don't have a problem with the real parents. You don't have a problem with the real parent. Y'all know how many children in this world I don't put my money on to let them play sports and be in the band, help them get a sponsor. Do you know how many people in this world, children, I don't help? I did it from my heart. Mom tell me they can't afford to bring them home from track practice, and I took them home and stuff like that because the child was a good child, but the only reason why he was acting bad in school because he wasn't getting no attention because mama had to work and daddy wasn't around. So I found sponsorship for them. I even have, what's the name of that group? What's the name of that veteran group? It's like a Mason place, but they helped my track team. They donated $300 something to my girls' track team, and I took that money and bought them a new uniform with it. He gave me a check. He's like, I like what you're doing with them girls. It's so much sponsorship out there, grants out there. We got to put our kids in something besides computer. We got to get them in something else besides. Put them in something. Dog, I got to babysit this weekend. I'm about to teach my grandbaby. She don't want to walk since she won. Me and her about to go out there and she gonna be. I'm gonna rub them knees and she gonna be walking. Son, he play soccer, so I'm gonna let him kick that ball out there in the yard while I'm out there babysitting. These women need their mamas in their life. They are people, aunts, and we got to y'all. We got to be real kinfolk, like the kinfolks don't kin people. Your own kin people don't like you for nothing. I don't get in people business, and that me. But I tell you one thing, I'm gonna look out for mine though. Cause what you do with yours, I'm gonna look out for mine. If I see somebody doing something else wrong to somebody else, I'm gonna say something. So yeah, I said it. We so divided now, and we so divided. Y'all, we so divided. I asked a question nobody can never answer me. I said, do I be Democratic or Republican? Is it somebody else I can choose to be? Can I choose something else? Suppose I don't want to be Democratic nor Republican. I asked that question a long time ago. I ain't get no answer. I don't like all that violence and stuff. I don't like all that. Nobody tell nobody how to raise their children, especially when they doing right. My mama hit me. I don't think you got to say, my mama, she hit me because I was in there doing this and I was doing that, and she couldn't and they hit me. And y'all like the mama up? Jeez. You like the mama up, got the mama put upside the boy head. That's a boy. Shoot. Feel sorry for Nazai. I just ain't never seen nobody act like they don't care nothing about. It's a lot of people don't care nothing about children, y'all. There's no way we should not know where Nazai. At least they did find Celeste Rivers or Rivas. Hernandez. They found her. But a beautiful girl who missing, that disappeared. And can't nobody grown say this and say this. Jarvis had that girl in that car. Jarvis ain't got nothing to do but open up his mouth and say, well, what I did, I took her across town on Alexander, I left over there, I took her over there over the grandmama house and drop her off. I don't think you got to open up your mouth and take that mask out your face. And they better show that mouth. They better take that mask out your mouth. You didn't have it on when you was texting Naziah. They got him sitting up in the courtroom with a mask on his mouth. What's wrong with his lip? What's wrong with his mouth? You was showing the girls your mouth when you was out, looking cute. Think you cute. But now you got a mask on your mouth? What's up with that, y'all? So that let me know that mentally he had a self-esteem issue. He don't gain weight. He used to be this size. He's ashamed of himself. He had issues himself going on. Some people they don't care no more about themselves because they don't go to therapy. Therapy is still out there. In therapy, the reason why they don't run to y'all no more, because y'all are doing what I'm doing. I'm therapeuting somebody right now, mentally. They want to tell something right now, but they ain't got nowhere to stay. They ain't got nobody to run to. But you gotta open. I got a platform right here. You ain't got to do nothing but tell me what's going on. If you want help, you can, But I'm gonna tell you something. I got to send this information to someone. Shit. It's so much going on. It's so much going on, and it's been going on. But we, the people of the United States, we the people in the world that runs everything. But we sit back and we don't say yes. Because the reason why people don't say that is because they feel like the police, they're going to have to go to court, and they're going to be in court, and they got to face these people. Y'all got to protect these people if y'all want them to be witnesses. Because a lot they want to tell you. A lot of people want to tell you what happened to Naziah. A lot of people want to tell you what happened to Celeste, which they already know what happened to Celeste. But y'all not gonna know because they got to protect the people in Celeste Rivas case. I look at a jacket that a coat jacket, I don't know what y'all call it, that David had on. I like why he got that old man suit jacket on. Seemed like somebody made him wear that old man jacket. It's a jacket he had on. It's black. Hey, Lady Libra. Oh, Lady Libra, I'm a Pisces. Yeah. You know. It best if you got young kids. Yeah, before I retired in 2019 with the system, with the county, we had a program, if I can remember and recall. Yeah. I had to take a course that they try to make it mandated for the physical education teacher, for the health teacher. So I decided to just come out the gym and just teach health. My major is health education major, but no, my minor is health education. But I could teach like little general biological science too. So you could take me out of the PE department, put me in general science, so I can do that too. But my major is health physical education. But I just really wanted to be a coach track. I didn't want to teach, but that's what I did. I ended up teaching because I had them kids. But anyway, they had us teaching a course called I have to tell y'all again. I can't remember, but when I was teaching, that's why I tried. You hear me saying making decision and taking responsibility for your health, values, and all that. That's what I taught. I taught all that stuff. CPR. We were certified to do CPR. Had to take the test. Had to pass it every year, every 2 years. So the course that we had to teach wasn't making me comfortable. About Naziah K. Let me see how to do that though. Let me see, baby. Hold on for a second. I don't want to hit the wrong button. Let me see. Let me see what they got here. Let me see. Let me see what they got here. 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 Let me see what they got here Highlight video. Create highlight. I don't see it. I don't see how I'm gonna get you up here, Lady Libra. I don't see nothing where it said. I don't see it. I don't see how to put you up here. And then see at the beginning before I went live, it said that what I start doing, like when I go live like this, I open up the other camera. But right here, like since I'm live now, I don't see where I can go. But see on here on this stream that I'm using right now, I don't see the link. It's not a link for this one. But on my other stream, I can put a link there. I knew what you're talking about. But since I'm on this stream right here, it's not making me do it. Yeah. But you know what? I noticed something lady Libra. With my other stream yard, with my other y'all seem like y'all don't know I'm on that stream yard. It seems like y'all don't know I'm on that one. That's why I don't like to use, because y'all don't know I'm on that stream yard. And I want y'all to come up. That's why I use that stream yard, because I want y'all to come up there and talk. But y'all don't know I'm live. That's crazy. And I go on that stream yard. I have that stream yard where you can get up there and go live. But y'all can't get on there. Y'all won't know I'm live. I'm gonna look up and see why. But anyway, what you said you had what's been on your mind though? I don't want to leave you like that though. What's been on your mind about Nazaria Harris? About which case you talking about, baby? Share it with me, then I can share it with you. I don't like to leave nobody, with a question with something on their mind that they can't share. What you want to share, Lady Libra? What you want to share? Anybody else want to share? Okay. Lady Libra said, I believe that this case was getting so much attention. They tried to confuse us. But one thing that bothers me is how in the world can they go on record with all those lies in this case? Now, which case are you talking about? Nazaria Harris case? Celeste? Because I got two cases up here. Which case you talking about? Talking about Nazaria case? How in the world can they go on records with all those lies? Okay. I mentioned that before you came on him. I mentioned that. I don't either. I'm like you. When you said, but one thing that bothered me is how in the world can they go on records with all those lies in this case? I'm like you with that. I don't. I really haven't seen the official documents. I'm just going by what in the preliminary hearing. I'm just going by the preliminary hearing. And what I hear from the detective investigator in the preliminary hearing is telling me that since we rely on social media, it's gonna be kind of hard for them to do that, difficult for them to do that, because anybody can get your phone and text from your phone. See, evidently the auntie had to been getting into Naziah Harris' password, because she said that she used to get in Naziah Harris' password. And then all of a sudden she could get in Naziah Harris' password. So that's just go back to what you saying, the records. Now, if the investigators making them think like Jarvis is going to get away with, because nobody cooperating with this situation, I don't understand how the DA can say that she unalive. If it's so much, if they really going by, if they really the witness, the investigators didn't do their job because they don't know nothing. They going by hearsay. They going by things that they believe. Because I'm going to tell you, with the 4-year-old girl, like I said at the beginning of my life, in the Naziah Harris case, with that 4-year-old girl, to be honest with y'all, if that he did that to that 4-year-old girl, don't you know that little girl be in a hospital? Only thing they need is her records. Who is her mom? Why her mama didn't take the stand on the behalf of her daughter? She should be a witness. There's a lot of loose information going on with Naziah Harris' case. I don't care if they got 50 people to come up on that stand and witness what Jarvis Butt did. Y'all better have some powerful, because you can't tell me that a 4-year-old walking after what they said he did. I don't know about that. And what I do is put myself on the jury, but I agree with you. Naziah Harris case not supposed to get no attention like this. Nah, y'all weren't supposed to be. Y'all got attention from everybody. And Celeste Rivas Hernandez case got attention, but they don't want to get her. They didn't want to give her case awareness because she's Mexican, Puerto Rican, something. And see, with Celeste's case, with Celeste Rivers' case, is the mom and daddy disappear because are they here in the United States legal? See, we got to look at all of this. Are they in the United States legal? Well, the mama got to be got a girl going to school. Well, is she messing with somebody who's not legal? See, it's a lot going on in these cases. Especially in the Zaya case, it seemed like to me if she was family oriented. Why is she missing? Why can't we find her? What part do the auntie believe that Jarvis is innocent? Which part? She said, because y'all, how y'all know Jarvis did something to her? How you know he didn't do nothing to her? How you know? How you know he didn't? She can't help to be the way she is. But the thing is, where is Naziah? We found Celeste. At least her mom know where she is. Where is Celeste? I'm saying Natalia. They the same age. Oh, Lord. That one I like. I'm sorry, I can't. It's weird. And like you said, go back to how in the world can they go on records with all those lies? People taking the stand, dressing up for jobbers' butts. Hey, dress. Every woman came on that stand had on a black dress. Every woman came on that stand with jobbers' butts when they was in that preliminary hearing had on a black, black, black. So y'all, we gonna wear that for our cult leader. What color we gonna wear for our cult leader? And Frank got people coming up to his shop, burning his shop up, trying to burn his shop down. What they kind of business they got going on? And they using them young girls because they don't want no old women. They don't want none of them 30 years. They 30 years old, too old for them, and they old they sell job at 42. But here you go, Celeste's boyfriend ain't but 20 years old. 18 and 19 when he met her on the internet. Saw some long, pretty hair and went crazy. Saw some pretty skin and pretty hair and went crazy. Nobody gonna stay young for the rest of their life, and nobody gonna stay young. Everybody gonna get older. I just want to know. I got every video of what I said about Nazaria Harris' case. Only thing that the what they name the prosecutor has in Nazaria Harris' case is text messages. And I don't believe that that no DNA Nazaria and Jarvis is on nothing. I don't believe that. I really don't. I don't believe that part. I don't. I don't. And we can't keep blaming these criminals. We got to protect our kids from the criminals. But I got 2 houses. That's what she said. I got 2 houses. One down the street, what they doing in that house? And one up the street, what they doing in this house? I just don't know. Now if they got if they have the with the one of the victim Jarvis, if they have her hospital records from what she said happened to the little 4-year-old, she should have injuries. Now, The person who can break this case is his daughter. His daughter can break this case. Jarvis' daughter can break this case for y'all. Janaya. Because every time Janaya went up there to that shop, who went up there? Jarvis. Janaya. Every Jarvis told y'all that. Y'all need Janaya. Janaya can break this case for y'all. Because Janaya, when Jarvis, but go back and listen. When he was inside that interview room, he was in that interview room, he said it for himself. He said it. He said every time tonight, they keep calling him, they aggravating him. They keep asking me that I want Naziah. And then every time Naziah come to the shop, my daughter come. So his daughter knows. And I hope she take the stand. She's a smart little girl. Oh, look, that little girl know what happened. His daughter can break this case. Janaya. So I wonder is Janaya, since they took Janaya from her mother, allegedly, will she take the stand? She old enough. If she take the stand, it will break Jarvis Bud's heart. That's who can change this case for y'all. Janaya. Because Jarvis said in that room, every time I see Naziah, every time Naziah come up to the shop, every time Naziah come to the shop, Janaya come to the shop. So that mean what? She know everything. That's y'all case right there. That's your evidence. In Celeste's case, Rivas, that car is the evidence. That's Tesla is the evidence. In David's case, I think, allegedly, that a guy like, he into me. Hello, watching you from Darjeeling, to whom he is waiting. What is that? I never heard of their Darjeeling. But hello anyway, sweetie. Hello. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you real, do that. If you're not, don't do it. Naziah Harris was a person, was a little girl. Celeste Rivas was a little girl. And y'all love to hear me. When I was in the classroom, I called a little girl. I said, "Come here, little girl." And they start saying the same thing. I said, "Come here, because you ain't grown. Come here, little girl." And they used to like that. I said, "Come here, because you ain't grown." Hey, baby. Janaya, please, we need you in this case. Y'all sit down. Sit down. Come here, come. Something on your tail. Come here. Come here. Something on your tail. Come here. Y'all sitting all in this stuff and they're going to put it in my bed. God, I need to get y'all a haircut. Y'all need a haircut. Come here. Something on your tail, boy. Ooh, Lord, they need a haircut, y'all. Ooh, Why you looking like that, Minnie? Why you got your teeth looking like that, girlfriend? Y'all need a haircut. And they don't like for me to cut them because I don't touch their little skin. But Janaya, please put Janaya on the stand. Janaya is the only witness or great witness that we need in this case. Because Janaya, every time, this last time, Janaya, he didn't take Janaya to the shop. It was Janaya, Nazaya. I don't know what he told. I don't know what he told Janaya, Nazaya. I don't know what he told Nazaya to believe the plan that he created, that they planned. And see, and Auntie said, I believe Nazaya planned this. Why you say a little child playing this? She can't plan nothing. She ain't got no authority. Why your man didn't plan this? Why your baby daddy didn't plan this? I mean, y'all protect that man. God, they ain't never seen nothing like this before. Please put Janaya on the stand. Please. We need her. We really need Janaya. She was old enough to talk and tell. And she told. Y'all heard what I said? She was old enough to talk, tell, and she told. She told. She even said what he did. Ah, nah, he ain't do that. Your own daughter, you ain't believe your own child? You ain't believe your own child? Good Jesus. We got our babies. We do something to prevent our. Y'all got to find sources. And y'all people need to take the price down on some stuff so people can get help. People do want to get help for their family and stuff. But y'all be charging an arm and a leg. Y'all charge too much money. Nobody pay that much money to talk to nobody, talk to no therapy. I mean, they people want help, but they can't afford it. They can't afford what you doing, what you charging. Y'all now these days they have the counselors of the school in the classroom teaching the kids because they ain't got enough teachers. These teachers are not about to get no headache for what's going on in the system. Sooner or later, y'all gonna have to teach your own kids at home. It's gonna be homeschool, period. Then what gonna happen? It's gonna turn everything gonna change. It's the way y'all gonna have to teach y'all children at home because they can't discipline your kids. When they had homeschool, they showed some parent walking around there, coming around the kids with a house coat on with no. I mean, it's so much. It's just the grown people need to get themselves together too. We got the good suffering with the bad. I'm telling you now, if I see something, I'm saying something. I've been like that ever since I was a little girl. Sad, man. I just want to come in here and talk to y'all. We got to do something. And women, God, all the problem that Nazaria had, I don't even see how her grandmama. I'm not about to dog the grandmama out. I'm not about to dog the grandmama out. I'm not gonna do that. I just don't understand how she got Nazaria. But I ain't gonna say nothing. No, at that time nobody else could see when it was time for somebody to get now Nazaria daddy. I know he not no longer here with us, but I would have did all I could to fight to get my daughter, regardless if I had another woman or not. I would have did anything I could to get my own child. When the mama didn't want her, even though you paid the grandmama, still he should have got his daughter. Most men, these men now, and I'm so proud of these guys, the ones who taking care of their kids. I'm so proud of them. And I'm proud of the young ladies who taking care of their babies. Keep doing it. Don't give up. Don't give up. Time gonna get hard, but don't give up. Don't give up. I love to see a man with his children doing positive things with them. I love a woman who out there striving hard, trying to help their kids succeed. Put them in, participate in something, y'all. Get them out their house. Sticking them in their house like that, don't let them participate in nothing, ain't good. Get tired of being in a house. Get them away from that computer. Get them off that laptop. Because social media is not going nowhere. It been here. So when they picked the jury for Nazaria Harris' case, them prosecutor better come correct. They don't need to be talking like no little bit of tricycle and like no little baby voice. They need to come out of there with them coach's voice like my voice. My voice is a coach voice. That's why my voice like this, because I used to coach boys and girls. You can't get out there and play with them boys and them girls out there when you serious about your program. And when you serious about them doing good in class and discipline them. You have to change your voice. You have to change your voice. Project that voice and change it. Oh no, you can't talk over me, cause you look, trying to make your words all hard. That don't scare me. I need to cut that tree down. I really do. It's a tree in my backyard. I'm gonna save up $2,000. Cause y'all know it costs a lot of money to cut some trees down, and I'm thinking about saving up. I'm gonna get that little tree right there cut down. That one right there bothers me. I got to. I got to. I got to. Pay to get some of them down, but I need to get that one cut down real bad. They like they making us happy because they don't got 40 witnesses to take the stand on job. But hell, if they ain't talking about nothing, it ain't gonna work. Y'all mean to tell me 40 witnesses on that stand for job is what? Where y'all been the whole time? He could have been in jail. Y'all got to stop waiting too late and do stuff. I try not to put my feelings in when it come down to children, but you can't have it. Y'all, I had it. I got it. I calm myself down, at times, talk to myself and say, don't get personal. You can't get personal in these cases. You can't get your feelings in these cases. You gonna have when you love children, you gonna have some kind of feeling. But don't. I just want Janaya to take it. If Janaya take that stand for me, I take her out to get her 5 outfits, beautiful outfits she want. I would do that for her. She take that stand for me. Janaya, we need Janaya on that stand. Cause every time Janaya went to that his shop, his daughter, with Nazaya, she was with her. With him, with her when she went up there. But this last time, see, we can hear what Janaya got to say. But this last time, when he had her by herself, see, Jarvis would have called hell for me if he were my brother. And I know his background with that baby in that truck right there. I couldn't have been his sister. I couldn't have been his. That couldn't have been my brother at that time. Mm-mm. I know you want to go in there. I know you want to go in the house. We're gonna go. We about to go in the house. Just sit down. Just sit down. Cause it's gonna be a while for y'all come back out here, camp. Y'all gonna eat and go in the house. So you ready for that? Huh? Sit down. You ready to go in the house? Cause y'all ain't coming back out today. Uh-uh. They ready to go in the house, y'all. Let me take my children in the house and feed them. Let me take, let me take my children in the house and feed them. I'll keep y'all update on these cases. I love y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Camper, tell them bye. Minnie, Minnie, tell them bye. Minnie, tell them bye. Yeah. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Why I got to yell at you? All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love my subscribers. I want to thank y'all for the 10K. We got to get up. We got to get, let's get this subscribing up. And let's get a community. Let's get our community over here where I got to be. Mods. You two want me to help mods. They're going to be with me for who want to work. I can't make no money without y'all. I ain't making no money. All right, little one. Oh, you telling the little one about. You better tell them to be good. That's what you better tell them. Eating up my treats and being bad. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out.